folks? I am Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Soul of Chogokin Mazinkaiser. Alright, my zillions, to say this review is well overdue is an understatement, and not even because it's a couple of years old now, and I've wanted to do it this whole time, but even recently, I started this review back in July, and just never got back to it. And then one of this opening, the original opening was a mess. And here I am, finishing this review off with this opening yet again. And the cool thing is, I got to totally equip him out while doing so. So it's a cooler looking opening to start anyway, because look how awesome this thing is. And I can tell you right off the bat, this thing is awesome. Even though I did have a couple of problems right out of the gate, right out of the packaging, I had a couple problems with this thing. And it kind of soured me from getting to it, but it's probably for the best, overall. So, in hindsight, I should say. And, yeah, we'll talk about that as we go. Let's get to this awesome review. Taking a look at the articulation on this guy. Head moves around, I believe, on a ball joint. You also got a neck joint. So that's cool. These do move. The horns. Just be careful, because that happens. Then, these also move, so be careful. Yes, something fell off. Something fell off him, guys. You have a butterfly joint up in his shoulder, which is nice. Ball joint on either side, and a hinge, and a bicep swivel. So you get all that good jazz. Double elbow there. Hinge works fantastically, like really good. And this front part opens up. So look at that double jointness. It's wicked, y'all. I don't know why I said like that. Swivel on a bicep, on a ball joint at the wrists. And then you do have, let's not move that. Do you have upper body? Yes, you do. It's not great, but the waist is not great either. So it's very tight on mine, at least, and I don't want to force it too much. The legs come out that much. They swivel around. They kick a little bit. They go back a little bit. So yeah, I feel like they would do something else, but I'm not tempted to fates again. The knees work pretty good as well, double jointed. Get a lot of motion there, and these fall backwards, so you do get more. It's great. Feet feel awesome. It's a little bit of rocker, but they are blocked on either side, so there's that part of it. What are you gonna do? But they do give you a nice deep hinge in the front. So yeah, I mean, the articulation is there. It is a Soul of Chogokin, so I wouldn't expect a ton, but you do get a good amount. Additionally, I think you can go down a little bit on this and then move it forward. It's not a ton and it's tight, but you can. And then I did forget that there is a bit of a foot hinge. You can see it. There you go. You can split it. So it moves forward. So there you have that. All right. Forgot about that. Before we get to any accessories or anything, I don't want to forget about this. You can open this up here and reveal a little missile, Giganto missile, I believe they're called. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice. Little thing there. I didn't want to forget about it, so I just did it right now. So there you go. That's in there. Let's take a look at this guy in full. Just like this. And I just realized what dropped out. It was the little earpiece there, the horn horn. So, you got the Kaiser Powder in here. I don't really want to take it out right now, but I will, and just show it to you. There you go. It's like the wings are folded in. Pretty cool. Let's get that back in there though. There we go. Completes the look. Got the nice jewel in there. It's really nice and red. The head sculpt in general is pretty nice. Do excuse any dust or anything. He has been on the shelf for quite a while. But it looks good. Like almost 2 years to be exact. How about that? Or it could be exactly 2 years. Because I did get the US release of this, so it might have been exactly 2 years, so, or maybe a little bit less, I don't know. Anywho, the rest of the head is pretty cool. I really like the face. The grill looks good, nice gunmetal. I like the blue underneath the eyes, that looks pretty cool. I can see a little bit paint mess up on the white, but that's so silly. I can't see that by, you know, the naked eye there. So the gold horns look cool. The silver around it, silver and gold, looks great. The back of that looks fantastic. The back here, nice pearlescent plastic there. I do dig it. I really, is it plastic or is it metal? Oh, that might be die-cast actually. I think this is die-cast. So there's a lot of die-cast in this. It's very good. But I like this pearlescent blue. It's a nice deep blue, really nice. The silver looks good. Getting back to the front here. Back to the front. These chest wing thingies look great. The gold in the middle looks good. I like in there, it's nice and clear with the Z in there. That looks fantastic. Love it. I love these like teeth thingies here. That looks great. These like bat wings, I guess. Batman. The shoulder pads have awesome little jewel thing in there. That looks great. I love it. The gold inside there is superb. You even see gold on the inside of his shoulder pads. The gold, man, at the joints. That looks awesome. The forearms look good for, you know, good rocket punching action. And look at those fists. Very well sculpted. I love it. So, you know, this is awesome. You know, it's, you know, the upgraded sort of Mazinger, great Mazinger deal. That's what Mazinkaiser kind of is, the next evolution. And it looks so good. You see the nice gunmetal, that's just metal joints right in there. The legs, these are plastic, but they look good. You got that gold in the knees again, really nice sculpt. The legs, awesome. Again, you get that awesome pearly blue, really done well. And the feet look fantastic. Again, that gold, man, it shines. It's a bling. So yeah, this is so awesome. Oh, hey, well, let's zoom in so close. And the proportions for, you know, Mazinkaiser is perfect. I mean, you know, it does look like the head's too small, but that's the style, and I think SOC pulled it off pretty well. To go over the diecast again, well, not really again, but, you know, supplement to what I was saying. Oh, the front part fell off. Not a problem. This part, diecast. This here, diecast. I can't tell if this part is, but this top part is. Not that. Not this. Definitely the joints in there. Not this, but definitely the feet. So I feel like a lot of the joints, you know, have diecast in them, like within there. But this piece definitely feels like this is hard and slightly cold. I don't think this is, but the joint works is. So yeah, there's diecast in there. You could feel it, but it's hard to pinpoint exactly where it lies. Where did that piece go? I'll find it. Hey, real quick, I do recall why I initially did not review this. It was because this thing totally fell apart on me, and that's like just the glue like unhinging a little bit. So I got it glued up. I'm not gonna do it yet, but yeah, I remember being disappointed that something so pricey was just like falling apart on me. And it just did that now as well. So this part fell off as well. That's kind of annoying. But definitely wanted to point that out here now because it was something that happened to me, and it's something that happened to me again now. Well, this Mazinkaiser figure is super, super awesome, just as is. The great thing that makes all these SOCs is all the accessories you get to make it so, like, accurate, you know, to a point. You get the nice stand here, has Mazinkaiser in gold. I do have, I've never taken a plastic off this. You can see it's all scratched, but that's just the plastic over it, which is cool. You get two different stand attachments for it, Mazinkaiser. You can use this, which has one of those, or you can use this. Wow, that really hurt. Sorry if it hurt you. Where you take this and you could plug it into the hole in his back. I just opened that up right before. That would go in there, or you could open up that and that would go in there. So that's very cool. When you open this up, it reveals a lot of accessories. Just the tip of the iceberg of accessories. There's one thing missing here, and that is the piler that's on there. But here is the working piler, the undocked flying around piler, which looks really cool. Very nice red. Let's zoom in. The cockpit done in silver. I like the little orange accents there. Black at the tip here. The little thrusters there done in silver. Really nice sculpt. So that is a very, very cool little addition. We get a bunch of different hands. We get a couple of splayed out hands. We get holding hands. Two separate holding hands. I'm guessing one for the blade and one for the sword. Blades and one for the sword. Probably a little bit different hilts. So very nice. Sculpted very well. They have a little bit of a softness to them. But yeah, really cool. You see the gold on there and the knuckles done in gray, which looks really cool. We get some various attachments here. This is going to be for the Scrander. And these are various attachments for the stands. We get 3 alternate pieces for when he's about to draw his like blades and swords and stuff. So these would go here. You replace those. I'm not going to do it here, but you replace those with these. And then these will be jutting out. This here, which doesn't have the jewel, would be sticking out of his chest. So you put the hilt of the sword in there because he kind of pulls the sword out of his chest. So none of these I'm going to be using, and I don't really care about being accurate on my displays. He will stay just like that with swords and Scranders and all that jazz in hand. But what we do got to get on right now is the alternate face. Check it out. Looking really, really, really good. The difference here is the gold eyes. He's got the black eyes here. The black eyes signifies off, which with the piler on there wouldn't be right. But I just haven't swapped it out at all. Till this moment. We're going to do it together, guys. So, hopefully. Pop off the head, which is on the ball joint. And then we'll pull the face out. Nice and easy. I don't know if you even saw that, but it came out easy. Trust me. And that one goes in, and that looks super cool. And I lost his antenna. I keep saying horn, but it's an antenna, I believe. It's here. It probably just fell out right in front of me. So then we pop the head back on, and the face will fall off once again. And you're gonna have to pop it off because I don't think you have a ton of clearance. So make sure it's on and it doesn't jut out before. Oh, it wants to fly around. Okay, there's a little hole. So you need to line it right. There we go. That's stuck in there good. I hope. Let's just not touch it. So many little spikes to impale yourself on there. There you go with that. I couldn't not give you the full antenna on with the gold eyes. Looking very, very cool. So there you go. That's the real way to look at this dude. Next up, his weapons. First two are his blades. You can use both of them at the same time, which is very, very cool. Silver and gold. Won't even sing it. It's just so good looking. Beautifully done. Love it. The jewels again on the ends here. And to pop it in his hand, pull out that jewel. I've already swapped out the hands. And swapping out the hands is pretty smooth. There you go. That looks really... I actually want to... I want to see them both. I think that's a very cool look. Little tight on this side, see? And my fingers are getting like jabbed by, there we go. The rocket forearms here. Pop that in, pop it in, and oh yeah, how cool is that? Really cool. I love, 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 love how that looks. And even better than those blades, he's got the really big Kaiser sword here. Look at that. The Z in there looks awesome. Really nice. I love the hilt. Beautifully done. Really thick sword, nice and silver. Same deal. Take it off at the jewel. You do have to, well, I changed the, yeah, you have to change the fist. It's a different holding hand. It's a little thicker. So, there you go. I gave him that hand. Let's give him like a really cool, kind of sort of cool pose. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I know that's, yeah, you know what it is. Last but not least, you got the Kaiser Scrander, which is amazing looking. Some assembly is required here. You got to put on the smaller wings. But let's look at it in pieces for now. We'll put it together as we go. Really, really nice sculpt here. That looks fantastic. The gold, the blue, metallic blue here looks really good. I just brain farted there. The thrusters look awesome, and there's two separate sets of wings here. One is just kind of static, and the other has a hinge in it. So if you want to do, you know, moving back and forth, you can. That's the one I would, you know, assume to put on Mazinkaiser himself. If you want to do this as, you know, a standalone ship, and you can do that, and you can put this on the stand, then I would suggest putting in these non-articulated wings. But the articulated wings would definitely go better on Mazinkaiser, so you can back it up and you go back and forth with it however you want them to look. And I'm going, obviously, with the articulated wings, which actually go this way, too. And a little cool assembly note, the wings have two different sized pegs and holes, so you're not going to really be confused on which one to put it on. To plug it in, again, you can put it in down here or up here, which I have removed the piece, so we'll go with up there. This way, you know, makes it nice and simple. There is a peg here that I believe you take out, right? And I needed to bust out a little tool to actually open this up. And that's right, this doesn't actually need anything else. So I wouldn't even bother with this bottom one. I don't know why you would. Let's use this. Get it in there. And then, oh boy. That is the awesome full look. Finally. And guys, I'm seeing this for the first time myself. So, yeah. 2 years of my possession, and I've never done this. But these little antennae do come out way too easy. But who cares? Because once you see this dude fully assembled, it's a wow. It's a big, giant wow. Oh, man. Look at that. The red on the scrander is so, so, so beautiful. It's just stunning. Yeah. See, you know, if I with the amount of, like, of these things that I get, like, and I just don't play with, it's amazing that my tops of the year lists are the way they are, because they would be much different if I, like, this guy would have definitely have been in the 2018 tops of the year had I fully assembled it and not given up. It happens. That's why I always say all of those things are subject to change, like the day after. Heck, my reviews are subject to change the minute I post them. That's, you know, part of this. Part of any collecting, any reviewing is it's all opinion, right? You know, and opinions change. And my opinion of this guy right now is like, oh my god, that is so awesome. One little quick addendum before we take this home. You can pull out the forearm here to do a rocket punch. I'm assuming you'll easily, of course I don't have the exact fist, but whatever. Everything's packed away already. You know, you can, I'm sure, easily affix this to the stand to go in front. So, of course, you'd want to be able to do that. For your size comparisons, here's Mazinkaiser with a bunch of figures you might have in your collection. And my final thoughts, holy Moses, this thing is so cool. I love it. I have a few minor issues with it, which were bigger issues when I first got it out of the box for me, and it prevented me from actually doing this review when I first got it. But man, and I wasn't ready, man. I wasn't ready to handle this back then. I really wasn't. I'm so glad I'm doing it now. I appreciate it so much. This is a brand new toy to me now with the scrander on and all that. It's just gorgeous, and I love it. So there you go, guys. This thing is fantastic. It's a beautiful Soul of Chogokin piece, and I am very happy to have it. So there you go. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts below, and if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Love Super Robots. Please subscribe because there's going to be plenty more on the channel. Till next time, peace out.